The world is full of affordable destinations, and it doesn't require much effort to find them. No matter what continent, there are always places you can visit on a budget. Even countries we think of as expensive are quite budget-friendly if you know certain tips and tricks. These destinations are our favorite for getting the most value for your money. Meeting friendly locals and travelers, eating well, and having fun. If you're looking to travel on a low budget, here are the 10 cheapest places to travel internationally. Welcome back to our channel. If you like our content, make sure to support us. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest uploads. Number 1. Laos. Laos is one of the destinations where you will keep your budget at $30 a day, even though accommodation can be slightly expensive. Many of the amazing activities you can do in Laos are cheap. $2.50 to see one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world, $7 for a full day touring experience along the Vang Vieng River, and $6 for an awesome tiger bar massage. Rent a motorbike for cheap and venture off to the smaller towns, where everything is even cheaper. Number 2. Central America. Want to roam ancient ruins? Trek through the jungle? Surf and eat delicious food with few tourists around? Visit the smaller countries in Central America. Think El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Guatemala. Here you will find most budget hotels for around $15 per night, meals for $3, most bus journeys for the same price, and beer for less than $1. Number 3. Cambodia. Cambodia is one of our favorite countries in Asia. It's affordable, beautiful, and the locals are incredibly hospitable. You can get a private, air-conditioned room for $20, street food for $2, and transportation across the country for $20. If you're spending close to $50 a day, you are living large. It's way cheaper than all its neighbors, just as beautiful, and filled with some of the nicest people in the world. It's one of the cheapest destinations in the world as well. Number 4. China. While the days of China being a super cheap destination are gone, the country remains a budget destination, and one of the cheapest in Asia. Sure, the cities are still a bargain. Hostels cost less than $20 a day, food is $2 to $5 per meal, and local transportation runs less than $1. But try getting off the beaten path in the interior. There is where you'll find the best travel deals and bargains. China remains one of the best value places in the world. Number 5. South Korea. This is one of the greatest undiscovered travel destinations in the world. Its prices rival that of Southeast Asia. It's high-tech, the food is mind-blowing, delicious and eclectic, the countryside is jaw-droppingly beautiful, and the nightlife is out of this world. It is one of the most underrated travel destinations out there. With the South Korean currency at 1100 won per $1 and most everything costing only a few thousand won, it's hard to bust your budget here. Number 6. India. India is a cheap backpacking destination. You can get by on closer to $30 by staying in cheap guest houses, taking second-class trains, and avoiding Western food. It's a country with a rich cultural history, top-class food, helpful and curious locals, incredible regional diversity, great tea, and a lot to do. It's a gigantic place best either explored in either one large trip or a few smaller chunks. Number 7. Eastern Europe. Far Eastern Europe is the cheapest part of the continent. You will live like a king for less than $40 per day. Eastern Europe has the charm and beauty of the West, without the high prices or hordes of tourists. They are not the impoverished ex-communist countries most people still think them to be. If you're looking for something a little more off the beaten path, come to this area of the world. Number 8. Portugal. Not all Euro countries are created equal, and Portugal is one of the bargain countries in the region. Beautiful beaches, stunning cliffs, delicious food, jovial locals, and historic cities, all at bargain prices. Portugal has become a lot more popular and crowded in recent years. It's a great place after all. However, once you get outside of Lisbon, prices are still relatively cheap, even if the crowds are a bit larger these days. Number 9. Australia. While an unlikely candidate to be listed on a cheap destinations list, because it's known to be incredibly expensive, Australia can also be incredibly cheap, if you know a few tricks. Thanks to a lot of work exchange opportunities, a well-worn budget backpacker trail, lots of couchsurfing hosts, and cheap groceries, you can visit Australia on a budget. Number 10. Thailand. Thailand is incredible. It is the heart of backpacking in Southeast Asia, and you can get by on between $25 to $30 a day thanks to cheap guest houses, food, local buses and attractions. If you spend all your time on the islands and an inexpensive accommodation, expect to pay closer to $50 a day. However, even at the price, Thailand is still one of the most bargain destinations in the world and should not be skipped. That covers our list of the top 10 cheapest destinations for you to visit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.